So today we are scanning a brand new Rolls Royce Cullinan. We are designing our new Barugzai body kit, and I know on previous vlogs I've said a Rolls Royce doesn't need a body kit because it's a very prestige and luxurious car, and you don't really need to put a body kit on certain cars, like maybe hypercars, Rolls Royces, but I did say that maybe you can put a subtle body kit on. That's what I've always recommended, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be designing a very subtle body kit for the Rolls Royce Cullinan, and hopefully for other Rolls Royce models as well. But for now, let's talk about the Rolls Royce Cullinan, what we're going to be doing to it, and obviously the process, etc., of designing our body kit, scanning it. That's exactly what we're doing right now, and what the body kit is going to look like. So we have the Rolls Royce Cullinan here. We have fitted our 23-inch Casanova Barugzai alloy wheels already on the car. Now these are specifically designed for the Rolls Royce models, so they fit the Cullinan, the Wraith, Ghost and Phantom, etc. But they do look nice on the Cullinan. They do come in different colours. We have the polished face as well, or any colour of your choice. We also have the 24-inch Vortex forged alloy wheel that fit the Rolls Royce Cullinan, and they are multi-spoke. They have about 50 spokes in there. Anyway, it's one of my favourite colours, this, by the way, Tempest Grey. Beautiful colour. It's got a beautiful interior as well. If you just open the door, have a look. It's got the nice, I call it the Hermes orange because it pops, obviously bright orange, and it's got a nice black contrast as well, and it's got the Star Galaxy roof lights as well, and obviously we do the star lights in any cars. If you want the Rolls Royce star lights fitting in, give us a call, we can fit them. And also we can do the orange interior as well. So yeah, we specialise in car interior, but this is obviously luxury. This is just like, you've seen in my previous vlogs when I sit in a Rolls Royce, I just don't want to get outdoor. So yeah, I've always said that the Rolls Royce doesn't need a major body kit on it, but maybe if I did ever design a kit, it'd be a very subtle kit. So I have decided to design my first ever Rolls Royce body kit, but for the Cullinan, and we'll be working on the exterior, and I will be talking about the kit very shortly, showing you pictures as well. Normally I don't really showcase off the pictures, but I will show you on this Rolls Royce Cullinan what we are intending to do. So currently now we are 3D scanning the car, as you've seen in our previous vlog that we did for our famous Land Rover Defender Falcon body kit. We scanned that. We also did the Range Rover Vogue, the new one, and also the new Range Rover Sport. And now it's the Rolls Royce Cullinan. So Paul just had a little break. And Paul, what are these then? I've not seen these before. Oh, actually, they've got the stickers on, haven't they, on there? Yeah. So, as you know, I'll give you some, shed some light on the metric scan. So we've got to put these stickers on here. So these stickers are like targets, so we put them around the car. As you can see, we just stuck them on randomly around the car. The scanner can see the shape of the vehicle. And then this is the metric scan. This is a very expensive piece of equipment. This is a metric scan, and this piece of equipment, guess how much it is? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Just put in the comments, what do you think this metro scan is worth? In value, of course. As you can see, it looks very futuristic. It looks like it's come out of space. And you've got the scanners over here as well. Ultra precision technology scanners. And we've got the monitor right behind us. Paul will demonstrate very shortly. Obviously when he's scanning the car, you can see we've scanned part of the car. We've got the wheel in there. As you can see the Casanova alloy wheel, the wing, the doors being scanned as well. And yeah, so I'll let you know how much this cost. Not 50 grand, not 100 grand, but 130,000 pound, this piece of equipment. And obviously it does a brilliant job, very precise, but be very careful putting this back down. As you can see, actually just show you, it's just like a gun really. You just hold it in your hand and you just scan the vehicle. Like obviously you go over the target points, and then the scanner picks up all the surface area. And we're just doing the external surface. Well, I'm actually like I'm scanning it, but I'm not. But anyway, Paul will show us very shortly. I'll put this back down before I damage this. So 130,000 pound. That's like, what's this Rolls Royce worth? I'd say probably about 350 grand. So still not as much as the Rolls Royce Cullinan that we're scanning, but it's a very expensive piece of equipment. but it does the job. That's what we need. So we need to scan the vehicle. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to scan all the vehicle. We're scanning the whole vehicle. It's called the A surface. So when you're scanning external parts, you call that A surface, and then if you want to scan the B surface, which is at the back, we will be currently doing all the A surface and part of the B surface with the back, the door mouldings as well. So which we'll be probably creating some door mouldings. So Rolls Royce Cullinan is one of my favourite 4x4s, and I always tend to design body kits for cars that I genuinely like. And obviously, you know, the Range Rover Sport, the Vogue, the Defender, and you know, they are my favourite vehicles. We've done one for the Porsche Cayenne as well. But like I said, this is one of my dream cars. What do you guys think of it? I mean, when it first came out, people thought like it looked like a bit of a hearse, and they weren't really too keen on it, but I've always liked it. I've always said it's a bigger version of the Rolls Royce Phantom, but I think we've all grown on it, and it is a beautiful car, very nice to drive. That's what it's all about. Rolls Royce is about luxury. It's about being driven in, let's just say, in first class. And hopefully we'll have a body kit on it very soon. But the process is quite long to design a body kit. It's not a short process, it's a very long process. Well, we're designing a very subtle body kit, nothing big or major. We're not removing any panels, as you know now. I don't manufacture body kits where I need to remove panels, and obviously I stopped that on the L494. The facelift model, and then when we started on the Defender body kit, that was the first time we did that. We actually designed our first add-on body kit based on the Land Rover Defender. We made the front bumper, rear bumper, which just sticks over the original panels, and obviously it just looks more aggressive, and that's the look that we're going for. And that's what we did with the Range Rover Vogue as well, the new one, also the Sport, and now it's going to be on the Cullinan. So the question is, what are we doing to this beautiful super SUV? So let's start from the front of the vehicle. Very boxy, that's what I'm going to say. It's very square box. So we're going to obviously follow the original swage lines of the vehicle. We're not really going to change it in any major fashion. We're just going to design a front lower add-on lip, which is going to be start from this corner, going all the way across. We've got a couple of designs which I'll be showing you now, so I'm not really sure which one we're going to choose, so you'll have to stay tuned till it's actually done. So this is just like a mock-up. I'll just show you a few designs that we've done. So we've got one design where it's got like a twin lip that goes all the way across, and then one that's got a little intake, so like a fish mouth at the front. But I'm not really happy with the front lip, so I'm going to be honest with you. That's not the final design of the front lip that we're going to be using on this car, so stay tuned. We are going to do some major modifications on that. And as usual, our signature little fin that we put across the front grills, we're going to be probably designing something like that to go over this part of the bumper. So we'll just make it look a little bit more aggressive. Then obviously we will have an add-on front lip. And so that's the front. Hopefully this will be available in plastic and carbon fibre. So yeah, so that's the front lip, and then coming down the side of the car, let's start from this side, we're going to be having the arches. Now this is optional as well. We're going to have some arches, probably about 3 inches wide, going all the way across. So it will be following the original swage line, probably slightly over, probably about an inch over, going all the way across. That's going to be optional, by the way, so you can have this body kit with the arches or without the arches. And then, now this is going to be the tricky part actually, because as you can see, it's got like a door moulding, and this is like the side skirt. So we've got to be very careful how we design this. It needs to flow. So do we design a side skirt that comes flush with a door moulding, or do we design a door moulding that's going to be flush with the side skirt? So we're working on that at the moment. We've got a couple of options. So this is the design that we've currently got, but we will be making some changes on that as well. So obviously it kind of flows. We don't want to be taking anything off on the car, so remember that. Unless we might have to take the door mouldings off, which I don't fancy doing. I want to keep everything original on the car. That's the key part. That's our new theme that we've got going on. Keep everything OEM and then just stick things on to make it look more obviously aggressive and more pleasing to the eye. So yeah, so they're going to be the side, let's just call it the low door mouldings or side skirts. We're going to have them, which are going to continue into the arch again, but we're going to design the arch, which is going to be obviously optional, like I said to you, and then that's going to come all the way across into the rear bumper. Okay, so coming down the back of the vehicle now, this is probably where we're going to be doing the most of the work. Now, let's start from the lower bumper. So we're going to have a lower diffuser that's going to be covering the whole back bumper. You'll be able to use the rear toe cover as well, which will be detachable. There will be areas of the sensors which will be visible, so we don't have to cover the sensors or drill them out or extend the wires. So we're going to have a lower diffuser, as you can see in the images now. It's going to have fins in the back. Right, so the original exhaust are going to be exposed, so we're going to keep them on there. So our diffuser is just going to go all the way across, around the side, and around the side we've got a nice little groove in there, a little intake, and that just makes it look more aggressive from the back. So that's just going to be literally just added on, so the body kits will be just glued on, and the B surface you can put a bit of glue, literally just stick it on the original bumpers and leave it overnight, and then that's it, done, simple as that. And so yeah, that will be available again in plastic or carbon fibre. So we're going to have a rear mid-level spoiler that's going to come all the way across over the Rolls Royce logo, which is going to be exposed, of course. It's not going to be too big, it's just going to be nice and subtle, not too high as well. We're going to, obviously, we've designed it in a way so it kind of flows with the car, so we've been looking at this in a lot of different angles. So it's going to be quite aerodynamic, it's going to be lifted up a little bit. So that's going to be the mid-level spoiler, and then to finish it off, we're going to have the top roof spoiler. Now, again, this is going to have slight tweaks on it, will be changed, but we are sticking with the rear diffuser, we are sticking with the rear mid spoiler. The top spoiler will be slightly changed, as you can see. It just goes on top of the original spoiler and goes all the way across, and your rear brake light will be exposed. We don't want to make that mistake that we did with the Range Rover Vogue, the new one, where we actually did this, designed the spoiler and manufactured it, and when we put it on the car, we actually covered the rear brake light, which was just a mistake that we did, and it happens in this industry. There's got so much going on. I think that's it really. Then we will be putting the 24-inch Vortex alloy wheels, or maybe we might be designing another alloy wheel for the Rolls Royce. I'm not sure yet, so stay tuned for that. The exhaust will be painted in matte black, or there'll be less chrome as well. But look at this image over here now. So this is, as you can see, the pictures I'm looking at it now. So we've got the rear diffuser. So there's the arches, the mid-level spoiler, and the top spoiler that we talked about. It's going to be slightly adjusted. It's sticking out too much for my liking. It's got to be sort of, it's got to look prestige, and I don't want it to look like a boy racer, should I say. So some body kits out there do look quite aggressive. I mean, on certain cars it suits them, but on a Rolls Royce, I think you need to really tone it down a little bit. There is some nice body kits out there for the Rolls Royce, so they are nice, but some are quite aggressive, or maybe there's too much for me, especially for the Rolls Royce anyway. And so we have got a new wheel. Well, anyway, I don't really want to show you that I've designed. And I'm just looking just to recap my memory of what we're actually fitting on the car, because I've got that many body kits we're manufacturing. I'm just losing count of what we need to do. Right, yeah, so that front lip, like I said to you, that front lip is horrible. I mean, that's something that we designed. You know, we had, like I said, we've got about 10 options. A lot of them I just refused. I said, no chance, they just look horrible. And like I said to you, we'll do it till we get it right. And even if we manufacture it, I've done it before, and we put it on the car and I don't like it, I'll just bin it and start again. Unfortunately, these things do happen until you actually do it. We will do a prototype, of course, so we will have a prototype, make sure before we actually make the mold, you know, I'm happy with it, because I've made some costly mistakes in the past where I've designed it, we've scanned the car, we've designed the body kit, we've gone straight into the mold, manufactured it, got the product out, not happy with it, and then the mold goes to scrap, and then we've got to start all over again. And that's a mistake that I've made in the past, I'm not going to lie. But now we change things around. Now we're going to be making prototypes. Any adjustments that we need to make, we can do that before we make the actual mold. But yeah, that's it. So, I mean, I'm just buzzing off the interior on this car. Look at this. Beautiful contrast. This is my perfect combination, obviously without a body kit. Nardo, well, it's not Nardo grey, it's Tempest grey. You know, Nardo grey, or these light greys, are one of my favourite colours. If I had to order a Rolls Royce, this is what I would order. And I did go try order a Rolls Royce Cullinan. Well, they didn't knock me back. They said, yeah, that's fine, you can buy one, but we'll have to keep the logbooks for a year. And I thought, well, what's the point of that? I mean, you know, I'm buying it for myself. But anyway, they probably had their own clause for whatever reason. People probably buying cars and selling them. But they put me off. I just thought the service wasn't good enough, and I didn't want to buy such an expensive car and leave the logbooks with the dealership for a year. I mean, so I just scrapped the idea, and then I went and bought another car. And this one's got the starlights as well. So if you check this out, beautiful. You know what? You can't even feel the fibre optics in it as well. Brilliant. Yeah. So, anyway, I'll probably go to sleep in this later on when it's lunchtime. But that's interior. Not doing anything to the interior on the Rolls Royce. No, 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 no. I'm not touching that. Beautiful, well crafted, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So that's the body kit for the Rolls Royce Cullinan that will be coming out soon. Now, how long does it take to make a body kit? Well, it could take up to a year, to be honest with you. But this one hopefully won't take that long. It's a procedure. So now we have got the sketches which you've seen. Now we're scanning the card, and that data is going to be sent to our designers, and they're going to model the body kit on this scan that we've done. And then from there we're going to take it to the prototype made of the body kit and make any adjustments that we need to make. And once we're happy, then we'll make a mould, and then we'll start manufacturing the body kits. But like I said to you, the body kit hopefully will be available soon, maybe in a few months' time, with our new alloy wheels as well. Let's go to the workshop and see what's going on, and I'll tell you about any other future body kits that we will be manufacturing. Let's go. Voila, so we're in the workshop, my favourite place to be. I love being in the workshop. Obviously, it's my industry that I've done for many, many years, and occasionally I do come in the workshop. A lot of people do ask, do you still do the work? Yes, of course I do. I'm by trade, I'm actually a panel technician, a panel beater. That's what I got, that's what I went to college for and studied. By experience, I became a painter as well, so I can paint. I do all the job from start to finish. But anyway, we'll go into that some other time. But people do ask me, so I'm just answering that question. I am a master at what I do. And anyway, we've got a lot of cars in. We've got a great season. We've got a lot of G-Wagons. We've just done a G-Wagon conversion there. Another G-Wagon, a lot of Range Rovers. And we've got Rolls Royce, which I'll be going to as well, telling you what we're doing on the Rolls Royce. We've got a Ferrari down there that we're going to full respray on, more Range Rovers, etc. As you do know, we specialise in G-Wagon conversions, facelifts as well, and the Range Rovers. So if you do have any of these vehicles, please do check out our Instagram and see all the conversions that we do for these beautiful vehicles. We do specialise in mostly 4x4 and SUV conversions and supercars now as well. But anyway, coming on, before we finish off, don't want to bore you too much. I know it's Rolls Royce, but this is a fat Range Rover Barugzai Bison body kit, painted in satin black. It's coming for a bit of TLC, and we're doing the interior on that one as well. So stay tuned. But this Rolls Royce is a Ghost Series 1. Now, these are very, very popular conversions that we have started since we've done obviously a vlog on Rolls Royce Cullinans and the body kit that we're doing. Let's just talk about this and finish it off on the Rolls Royce Ghost. So this is a Rolls Royce Ghost Series 1, and we're doing a facelift conversion on it. As you've seen on our previous vlog, we can convert the Ghost Series 1 into Series 2. We could also do that on the Rolls Royce race model and the Rolls Royce Phantom. So we've got some exciting things coming out for the Rolls Royce cars, so stay tuned for that. Wheels, body kits, and facelift conversions. Very excited. And the packed workshop, we've got loads to do. I don't want to keep you guys too long. And hopefully you do like our new body kit for the Rolls Royce Cullinan, so stay tuned for that. And what are the body kits I'm going to be designing? Well, maybe the Lamborghini Urus. I'm not sure, but I think I might design a very, very, very subtle body kit, maybe a front lip, diffuser, etc. for the Lamborghini Urus. And maybe some other cars, so we're not sure yet. But thank you for watching this vlog, and I hope you like the sketches of the design of the new Rolls Royce Cullinan. Hopefully it will look better in real life than it does in pictures. But yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you watch all our vlogs, and make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. Thank you for watching, and stay safe, drive safely, and I'll see you on the next vlog.